Yeah, it's been an important event for a lot of people, a lot of trials going on, a lot of political racing within the nations. So it's been a really important event for them. It's been a really important event for people to qualify the nation themselves, and it's been really good sailors here. It's a process regatta for me, so I wasn't really looking for an outcome regatta for a result. I was mainly working on my downwinds, which I managed to do over the week, luckily. But yeah, it was just super stoked on it, really. Yeah, I did what I needed to do, I guess. That's what a lot of people say. Yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how I've consolidated. I know what kit I'm going to use now because it's a good kit, apparently. Hopefully it's me, not the kit, but it was a good kit.
Pretty pleased, but we went in joint points on first, so at the minute it feels quite disappointing to lose gold or silver, but if you'd have said at the beginning of the week that we were going to get a bronze medal, we'd be pretty psyched. So yeah, I think once a few hours go by and we get used to the idea, really pleased with the bronze medal.
It all came down to the last run and little pockets of pressure everywhere, and everyone kind of bunched together. So we're pretty lucky to come away with where we were, but then pretty unlucky to not have moved forward in that finish line.
I think we've sailed quite confidently at the front of the fleet, which is a nice thing to do. So we feel quite good about our speed, so we'll just make sure that we take that into next week and keep focusing on the basics, not get carried away, and yeah, know that we can be up there.
Giles, final day of Princess Sofia Trophy. Probably fair to say the regatta didn't quite pan out the way you'd hoped, with a bit of kit breakage yesterday, but you made it count in the medal race today.
I had a bit of a tricky day yesterday with a rudder pintle snapping, which meant I had to pull out of the last race, which was pretty frustrating, and I had a pretty huge discard from a mistake earlier in the week, which ended up having to count. So that was, yeah, it was very costly. But a lot of lessons learned. But as you say, today went well, and I managed to climb back up to second. So I'll take some positives from that. But yeah, I think generally a frustrating week. I think there's a lot of positives to take from this regatta. We've actually been experimenting quite a bit with some of the stuff that we've been using here. So we've got some good info from that, and ultimately it's a stepping stone. And I think when Matt and I come to review it, there's an awful lot of positives to take from this week, and I think we've gained an awful lot of knowledge that would have been pretty tricky to have gained through training. So I think we're still in a good place, and just looking forward to the events coming up.